All right, this is Headlines from the Future, guys. We do this every week here at Around the NFL. I'm usually not sitting here. It's Dan Hansis, but I'm here anyway today. So, Mark, why don't you start us off with your headline?
All right, let's go to Cincinnati where, this pains me, but it's a Cincinnati Enquirer's headline from Sunday night, and it's after the game, Marvin Lewis rides off into the sunset without a playoff win to his name. They lose the playoff game. Longest headline ever. Sorry about that.
It's not even the fifth longest one you've had all year. You don't understand basic principles about editing.
You're absolutely correct. But I do understand that Marvin Lewis, who said he would retire if they won a Super Bowl, is just going to retire without a playoff win. It's that ugly. I feel for Bengals fans. He's going to go, and maybe Hugh Jackson takes over.
The scenario you present could be especially disastrous because Paul Guenther, their defensive coordinator, and Hugh Jackson, their offensive coordinator, are also drawing interest from other teams. They lose their entire coaching staff.
Yeah, well, I think maybe they think we can get Hugh Jackson this way.
I'll go to Houston for mine. Love you, Blue, ? Houston swooning over Watt Texans because Love You Blue is the tribute to the old Oilers. That's as excited as the city ever got about football. I think they'll be excited when J.J. Watt carries them to victory over the Chiefs. He's been a monster. After he got rid of the cast, he brought out the claw and had 3.5 sacks. He wants everyone to know that he's back, and he has been a terror at home in Houston.
All right, I'm going to Minnesota here, a Bridgewater too far. Because, come on, it's going to be so cold there. They're not going to be throwing the ball. They're going to be running the ball. And even if they are throwing the ball, Teddy Bridgewater is not going to be the one that's doing any throwing whatsoever. He's going to
what
have
does this even mean?
a ton of pressure in his face. It's too far. They finally get to the playoffs after 9 years, and then this one, they can't go any further. That's
gotcha.
the end.
Can't handle it.
No.
Mine is from the last game of the weekend, Redskins-Packers. A lot of narratives in this game, but the one I'm choosing is one we've had in here all year. Cousins corner crashing.
Oh, please.
Wesseling and Sessler crying after the Packers win a defensive slugfest. So this is going to be 13-10, lots of turnovers, and it ends with a Kirk Cousins interception returned by the Packers.
Nothing makes Greg happier than the misery that we might potentially feel at any given time.
Well, Greg is trying to do that, but I happen to agree with him on everything he just said.
Oh, I like that.
I don't.
Look at that. It's going to be, as you put it, a slobber knocker?
A slobber knocker.
Yes. All right. Well, hey, you can listen and read these guys every week around the NFL and listen to the podcast 3 times a week.